Hi there, my name is Caplan. I've been a music teacher for more than 25 years. I've taught one-on-one, I've taught groups. I have at times taught drums, a number of other instruments, but more specifically I've been teaching guitar for most of that time. And I've found the guitar is an instrument that one can do just about anything with, if you set your mind to it. Over the years, I've developed a way of playing the guitar which is based around the chords, so I don't get lost. I'm going to play a song for you, and you're going to recognize, I'm sure, and then when I'm finished playing, I'm going to explain to you exactly what I'm doing, more or less, and get an idea of how I'm basing the melody around the chords so that I can easily find my way around the fretboard. So here it is, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head by B.J. Thomas. Okay, so what I did was first, before I worked out the tune, I played the chords. So it's in C major, so there's my first chord. You can see how the melody is based around this chord in the first part. So I haven't changed these two fingers. I've left them exactly where they would be for C major. So it gives me the comfort of being rooted and not sort of flying all over the place, getting confused. And then the next chord is C7th. So I could have chosen to play C7th over there, but it wouldn't work for where the melody needed to go. So I changed and I used this C7th, chose this one instead. And of course, I needed to use this finger, so I didn't bother playing the full C7th. I just used that finger. You see how that was based on that chord? This is still sitting here in third position, so I don't get lost. There's my C. And then to F, okay? Or in this case, I used F major 7th. There we go. I haven't taken off my bass note. From there, I needed to go to E minor. So I could have chosen E minor here, or I'm going to choose my E minor there. And E minor 7th, very similar to E minor, sounds very nice as well. So I just played that, because my melody note is obviously the important note that I've got to make sure we can hear it, and it sits at the top. So, and then my next chord is A minor. So there it is. Could play A minor like that, but I just took all my fingers off, just kept the bar here in 5th position so that I can play the rest of the melody around it and not worry about the notes that I don't need. So it would just be the bass and the 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings, excuse me, like that. You see? And then back to E minor, and then to A7th. So we know A7th looks like this, but I don't need these 2 fingers, so I just take them off so long as I can hear my 7th. And then to finish off with, it's actually a D minor chord, but sometimes you can get away with not having to play the full chord at all, or you can modulate the chord slightly because it fits the melody and it doesn't interfere with the general harmonies. So it's a kind of a, what is this? Well, it's just got a 7th, a minor 7th. So because I can't hold my finger down over there, that would be D minor or D minor 7th. Because I'm going to be using the same string to play the melody, doesn't matter. As long as I've got my 7th, it can tell me, or tells the listeners anyway, that you can hear. It's implying the minor 7th chord. So, and then I get to the minor 3rd anyway. So, and then it goes to G. It's a G major chord. That little riff that goes into the song on the turnaround. So I know that was a very short, abbreviated version of the way I figure out melodies, but this can be applied to just about anything. What you're going to need is at least some chord knowledge, and from there I can help you to figure out where exactly you should be in order to play the melody effectively without getting lost. So that's one of the things that I try to teach my students. The other thing is learning how to solo without also too much fuss, without getting lost. And for this, the pentatonics are probably the most important thing that any musician should learn on any instrument, I think. And on the guitar, it's so easy because we don't have to change position. At least we don't have to change our fingering. We're just changing position. So if I'm on C major pentatonic, I can easily change to D just by shifting up, as we know. And I teach my students how to use the majors and the minors together, because there's a little bit of theory that's useful in music. You don't have to know too much, but even just a little bit will help you understand why I can use A minor, say, with C major. And for that, we obviously need to get to the next phase or the next lesson. Anyway, folks, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you for now. I'll see you around my channel. I'm going to introduce some more songs to you, and it'd be great if at some point you can support me. That's it for now. See you then. Bye. Come on, Gemma.